Welcome to today's explainer. Every English sentence, no matter how incredibly long or complicated it might seem, is actually built on a very simple pattern. It's like a giant puzzle, and today we're going to decode it. Once you recognize this underlying structure, writing and speaking clearly is going to become completely second nature to you. Here is our roadmap for our grammar detective journey today. 1. The core of English. 2. Meet the subject. 3. Meet the verb. 4. The S plus V pattern. 5. Avoiding common mistakes. And 6. Practice and next steps. Don't worry, we're really just going to connect two simple puzzle pieces today. Section 1. The core of English. The simple pattern behind every complete thought. So, at its absolute core, an English sentence is simply a group of words expressing a complete idea. And to pull that off, you always need at least two fundamental parts. Section 2. Meet the subject. Who or what are we talking about? All right, let's introduce the very first building block of our sentence structure. The subject is pretty broad. It can be a person, an animal, a place, a thing, or a pronoun. Basically, it tells us exactly who or what the sentence is about, and it's the element that performs the action. Whenever you're playing grammar detective, this is the very first piece of the puzzle you'll want to look for. Let's consider a really brief sentence out in the wild. John runs. Pretty straightforward, right? John is our subject here because, well, he's a person. The entire sentence is about him, and he is the one actually performing the action of running. Moving right along to Section 3, meet the verb, the action or state of being. Now for our second essential puzzle piece. A verb is a word that shows an action or a state. It tells us exactly what the subject does. And here's the thing, without this block of action, a sentence just stands entirely still. It's totally incomplete. Words like run, walk, smile, sleep, or work, these are the engines that drive your sentence forward and bring it to life. Take the sentence, the baby sleeps. The word sleeps tells us exactly what the baby, our subject, is doing right now. Or if we say birds fly, the verb is fly. It's that spark of action driving the whole thought forward. Section 4, the S plus V pattern, snapping the pieces together. When you snap these two foundational blocks together, you create the absolute simplest complete English sentence possible. Subject plus verb. Just think about these examples. Emma smiles. David works. The children laugh. The birds sing. Every single one of these relies on just two parts, the subject and the action, to express a perfectly complete, really powerful idea. So how do you spot this pattern yourself? Well, I'm going to equip you with your official detective tools. It's just a simple two-step framework to crack literally any basic sentence. Step 1, you ask, who or what is the sentence about? That instantly isolates your subject. For instance, in Emma dances. Who dances? Emma. Step 2, you ask, what does the subject do? What does Emma do? She dances. Boom. Just like that, you've identified your verb. Section 5, avoiding common mistakes. Quality control for your sentences. Let's do some quick troubleshooting and see what happens when our building blocks are missing a crucial piece. Take the word John all by itself. Is that a sentence? Absolutely not. It's totally incomplete because there's zero action. We have a subject, sure, but nothing is happening. But the literal second we snap a verb onto the end and say, John runs, that thought becomes instantly complete. Let's reinforce this golden rule with another one. The phrase, the teacher, is completely unfinished. What is the teacher doing? Eating lunch? Going home? We have no idea. But when we add the action, we get the complete thought. The teacher teaches. You absolutely must have both of these pieces for the sentence to function correctly. Section 6. Practice and next steps. Building your neighborhood of words. You've made awesome progress today, and I really want to show you just how abundant this S plus V pattern is in our everyday lives. It's everywhere. At school, students learn. Teachers teach. The bell rings. At home, dad cooks. Mom reads. The baby sleeps. Even outside, cars move. Birds sing. Children play. These structures are so natural, and they truly form the bedrock of everyday English. All right, let's pause and put those new detective skills to the test with a really quick quiz. Consider this short sentence. The cat sleeps. I want you to actively apply your two detective questions right now. Who or what is the sentence about? And what does the subject do? Take just a second to lock in your answers. Got it? Okay, the subject is the cat, and the verb is sleeps. If you nailed both of those, fantastic job. You are successfully recognizing the absolute core pattern of the English language. To keep this awesome momentum rolling, I've got a quick call to action for you. Check out these 5 examples. Emma writes, "The birds fly, the children laugh, the dog barks, my father works." I want you to find the subject and verb for each of those. And you know what? Go ahead and write 10 of your own simple subject plus verb sentences down in the comments. We would absolutely love to read them and give you some feedback. And that wraps up our structural foundation for today's explainer, but we're just getting started. Next time, we're going to build longer sentences by learning the subject plus verb plus object pattern. Just think about it. What happens to the action when it's directed at something else entirely? How does adding just one more piece completely transform the world you can describe? Keep practicing these first 2 puzzle pieces, and I will see